was like, is a Ceruledge like a good substitute? And not only that, Ceruledge has the ability of Flash Fire. I'm so sorry, Captain Kidd. I will give Captain Kidd a large XP candy because it deserved it. How strong you have grown. Yes, I have grown a lot. 13 for 20, thank you. Well now, Master Xilestar, it seems you have grown quite splendidly over the course of your treasure hunt. However, I am... and here, once again, I must apologize. I am not actually Cassiopeia. Though Clive and myself being the same person was no lie, mind you. Cassiopeia's true identity remains hidden, but I believe I can hazard a guess as to who they may be. That is why I sought to spare you from having to confront them in battle. Their sorrows should not be yours to bear. However, Cassiopeia has settled on a course of action that is determined to see it through. I do not imagine any ordinary student could hope to stand against them and win. So I challenge you to a battle to test your skill. If you had lost, it would have fallen to me to bring down Cassiopeia. Such was my resolve. But it turns out that you are as strong as you are kind. If anyone has a chance at saving that poor child, it is surely you. As an educator, it shames me to burden one of my students with such a task. But please defeat Cassiopeia, take on the big boss of Team Star and win. Leave it to me. I will. Thank you for the bottom of my heart. I leave this in your hands. You there, what do you think you're doing? Uh-oh, Time's not happy. Ah, Miss Time, a pleasure to see you. It's no pleasure at all, Mr. Clavel. I come here to investigate reports of an illicit battle on school grounds. What do I find? Why, the director of the academy himself facing off against one of our students, no less. What were you thinking? No, if I could just explain. You see, it is a rather sad tale. Oh, spare me, your excuses reek worse than a Stunky's behind. Stunky's behind? Ahem. Remember, the big boss has asked us to meet them in the schoolyard after dark. I'm counting on you, Master Xilestar. You'll write a letter of apology to the students and faculty at once. And I'll be reporting this to the chairwoman of the school board. Make no mistake. Good gracious, no! Anything but that, I implore you. Oh, he healed Captain Kidd, okay. Actually, you know what? Not to go a bit overboard. How much experience did everybody get? It's about 6,000, right? Alright, Captain Kidd, you'll get... Oh, we'll bump you up a little bit. We'll give you 15. 12,000 sounds about right. Alright. Yep, alright. I don't know if you can travel to the schoolyard right away. Can you do that, actually? Now that I think about it? No, wait, you can. You have to go talk to Salvatore. Maybe he'll just direct us to it automatically. Alright. Schoolyard. Okay, I was gonna say, like, it didn't have a thing or anything like that. Xilestar. Thanks for coming. I called it. I called it for the first episode, for the first time. I called it. I even said it has to be you. Hey, this must be quite a shock for you. Actually, no, it isn't. The big boss, Cassiopeia. They were both me all along. When I saw you make quick work of those Team Star lackeys outside the school that time, the idea for Operation Starfall suddenly came to me. My skills let me get a hold of as much LP as I want, so I decided to use that to tempt you into helping me out. After the operation started, I kept an eye on you as a member of the supply unit. See, I knew it! As soon as the supply unit, I'm like, wouldn't it be funny if you were it or something like that? I'm like, maybe you're it or something like that? And I was like, no, maybe not. And then after the second, I think it was the second or the third time, I was like, wait, maybe it could be you. And I had you battle the bosses on my behalf. All for the goal of defeating me and putting an end to Team Star once and for all. Crydon come out in liquor. It's like, oh no, not that guy. But still, there's a part of me that wants Team Star to live on. I can't just roll over and let you win without putting up a fight. This is the final showdown. Are you ready? I'm ready. Thanks. You don't need the disguise anymore. Sorry to keep you. The letter of apology mistime had me... preparations took longer than expected. That voice, are you Clive? Penny. So it was you after, no, I mean, is that you, Cassiopeia? In the flesh. I have a task for you, Clive, if you'll accept it. Take off that ridiculous wig. I want you to record what happens next so I can send the video to Team Star. They need to see the outcome of this battle for themselves. Okay, will do. What's the record button again? How do I make sure it displays outward again? It's like, oh man, he's so old. Then allow me to introduce myself properly. I'm the big boss of Team Star. The name's Cassiopeia. No, my name is Penny. Now bow down before the overwhelming might of Team Star's founder. Okay. Okay, I want to see if it's actually loud for you guys too. Oh, it's pretty loud. I mean, like, as long as I'm not loud, it should be fine. Is it glitching or is that just me? I will hold back in this battle. I'll stay true to the Team Star's code. Alright. Of course you lead with Umbreon, the most bulkiest Pokemon of all time. No, I'm kidding. It's not the bulkiest Pokemon of all time. It's just bulky evolution. Is it just my headphones that are just acting this weird? Sword Dance again. Alright, we're +3. I think we'll be able to take on any evolution now. Alright, we're gonna do Dark Pulse. Foul Play would take me out in one shot. Just saying. Bitter Blade. Whatever damage you do to me, I'll just seal it up with Bitter Blade. Yeah, it definitely sounds like my headphones are being weird. There you go, that sounds more like it. Alright. Vaporeon! Alright, fine. Shadow Claw. See, this makes more sense to me. Alright, for the music. Alright, Jolteon. Interesting. Alright, I saw it. I literally was fixated on that spot, and it just happened to be there. So I was like, oh, wait, Jolteon. It might have speed me? Yeah. Alright, so it's making us go +2 instead of +3. It's fine. Shadow Claw. Not that we'll need it, unfortunately. Wait, did I double do it? Yeah, I did double do it. Alright. Bitter Blade, I shouldn't do it because it has Flash Fires as my mobility, so I shouldn't use it. I think Shadow Claw would be the best thing. All of them are faster than Captain Kid? Oh, that's so sad. How is Captain Kid, like, the slowest? Like, out of all the evolutions, pretty much. Like, Captain Kid is slower than all of them. I know Jolteon because Jolteon is the fastest of all of them. Leafeon. Okay. I'll just use Pitch Up. How many of you are too fast? Bitter Blade! You've like removed all of my Swords Dances pretty much. Out of the course of like 5 turns, you've removed all of them. I can't fault you on your battle skills at all. No wonder the bosses fell at your hands. Well, you're not the boss for battling them, unfortunately. Evolutions are pretty good, but, like, I mean, you don't make an entire team of them. Time to terrestrialize, shine bright like the starry sky, and become who you really want to be. Okay. I mean, what's her, like... I'm trying to just double check at her team a little bit here. Okay, let's see here. It's all over now. Sure is. It's finally over, guys. It's done. The Clive does the parent selfie where it's just like his face kind of thing. That's all the video footage was. It'll be funny. We're done here. I think we should call it quits. Hold up. Are you saying we should break up the team? You gotta be joking. We got carried away with Operation Star. Now everything has gotten out of hand. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you round up a bunch of bullies in the courtyard and make a show of learning them some manners. But we didn't even fight them in the end. We didn't do anything wrong. Indeed, merely did we declare our intention to battle tooth and nail should the villains persist in their tyrannous oppression. 'Twas a bloodless victory, we assure you. Yeah, they didn't even send out their Pokemon. They just blubbered and apologized a whole lot. Our outfits must have spooked them good. But the bullies made a huge stink about what went down, and then they all ended up leaving the academy. Our plan backfired epically. There's no way we're getting off scot-free. Guess you're right. This little stunt might have put us up the creek. I'll fix this mess on my end. Just leave it to me. What are you saying? I'm the one who started Team Star. I dragged you all into this, so I'll take responsibility for everything. Oh, noble and kind boss, you cannot. Now that the bullies are gone, you guys should start going to school again. Oh yeah? And what about you? I can't go back. Why? There's no reason for you to stay shut in your room anymore, right? All I can say to you guys is thanks. Even though we never met in person, you were all so kind to me. Stop right there, BB. Okay. Why are you talking like we'll never speak again? I need to go take care of some things. Prythee, speak to us. What is thine intent? Hey, big boss, answer us. Hangs up the phone. Oh. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for everything. Oh. Okay. Thanks for everything, Xilestar. And you too, Clive. I'm glad I could see this through to the end. I guess this is it for Team Star, and me too. Hold that thought, Miss, Penny. I'd like to check something with you first. Check what? Why resort to something like Operation Starfall if you're the big boss of Team Star? Wasn't there any other way to handle this? I tried telling the bosses that we were done once before, but they still didn't quit. Why not simply order them to? Our code states that no one in the team has the right to order people around. I could ask them all to do stuff, sure, but I could never order them. So it's back to the code once again. The bosses must have taken it very seriously. They did. That's why I knew I could use it to force Team Star to disband. Because the bosses would do anything the code required of them, even leave the team. Yes, and according to the code, they had to accept any challenge made to them. Thus the idea for Operation Starfall. Cassiopeia, let me ask you one last thing. What does Team Star know? Not that. What do your friends in the team mean to you? They're my treasure. They're my greatest treasure, yep. Splendid. Thank you for apprising me of the situation, Miss Penny. Wait, what? Now, young lady, there's something I should very much like to discuss with you. Hey, quit it with the old geezer act, Clive. You're creeping me out. Indeed. Well then, before we talk further, allow me to reveal to you my own secret identity. Haha! Director Clavel! Just as Cassiopeia was your disguise, the boy you knew as Clive was mine. But why? I needed a way to talk to Team Star on equal terms. Students do tend to shy from speaking their mind to their teachers, after all, especially directors. Much more so when faced with the director of the academy. Yeah, but where do I even start? Wasn't the outfit a bit much? Plus, I have some big feelings about that wig. What are you talking about? Is it... Okay, I'm not even gonna... Oh, well, that's quite enough of that for now. Is it negative feelings? Anyway, everyone, why don't you come on out? Is it all of the Team Star bosses? Yep. Huh? Yo, big boss, long time no see. Momo? More like long time no meet, right? I mean, we only found out your real name just now. Nelly. Oh. Verily is thy long hidden continuance a sight for sore eyes. I don't know, Lady Atticus. So, I heard your real name's Penny. How have you been this whole time? Already. We found you at last. You've no idea how worried we've been. Airy. Yep. I think I might have missed the Atticus line. Okay, gang, on the count of 3. 1, 2. Hasta la vista, Cassiopeia, and hello, Petty.